Hi, my name is Jared, and I go by the artist name of Midnight Bandit. And I've kind of been making a lot of music. It's come to my attention that I have created just over 800 tracks and put them onto SoundCloud within the time frame of 4 years. So I started that in 2020, just after the pandemic started. I had been making music since 2012, and I thought that it would lead me somewhere. I thought that maybe I'm not bad at everything, and there's one thing that I could potentially use to bolster myself and make sure that I'm not essentially a useless failure. And I had stars in my eyes looking at this future self that could have an exciting, connection filled, and worthwhile existence. So, after about 12, going on 13 years, I've discovered that this music making, this fame seeking behavior has really not gotten me very far. I deal with mental health struggles such as schizoaffective disorder, ADHD, rejection sensitive dysphoria, and I think that's about it. But I feel paranoid, I get delusional, and I hear hallucinations that manifest as voices. And all the time, my brain wants me to accept that the world does not like me. They hate me, and they think I am as useless as I have always thought of myself. And yeah, so I don't have very much material wealth. The things that I have, I have slowly accumulated over the years. I feel that the state of my apartment, being that it is absolutely landfill, is a real eyesore. It smells, flies buzz around and land on me. Garbage. It just seems like I can't gather the willpower to take them just, down a flight of stairs down to the garbage. And there's clutter everywhere. There's a lot of things that I haven't been able to get done, like things like I have to do some paperwork for my housing, and I have to get paperwork into one of my mental health workers so that we might be able to find a way to have someone come and help me clean this mess. But I haven't done that, and it's been months and months and months since I was first told to do these things. I find it really hard to wake up every day. Every single day I sleep in as much as humanly possible. Um, yeah, my cat, she is not very house trained, and that adds to the smell. Um, I constantly have to ask my family for money, and that's every time I'll just sit there with my phone, ready to text my family, and I pace around. I feel shame. I feel like a burden. I get stressed out, and I stall and I stall and I stall, and I try to think maybe I could just do something different. Maybe I could get by. Uh, maybe there's an alternative. Maybe I can find someone else to pester. Um, anyways, I was thinking in this world, one thing that a lot of people feel is necessary for happiness is having people around them in real life, as if we have to make a clear distinction in between our online selves and the world that we are looking around and seeing now. But we do. And I feel there's a sense of thinking that maybe I would be more happy if I had more friends, or I'd be more happy if I was in a relationship. But I'm realistic enough to know that I am not in any way attractive or desirable for anyone. I don't know if I have much help in getting through these questions, these struggles I face. I feel like I'm so distracted every day. Feels like one song after another, just listening to music, drinking pop, smoking, and trying to leave into my imagination where I can create some kind of ideal life or fantasy for myself. And I don't know what I want at the end of the day. I don't know if this is a byproduct of losing hope in myself, losing trust and losing faith in my capacity for being able to get myself out of this rut, because it appears that I'm the only person that is going to come to my rescue. And it seems that even if I did get myself out of this rut, I'd still be far down the totem pole, so to speak. And that, just one after another, the things that I feel I should be doing all feel, from the very first step forward, like an impossible dream. And my music, I feel shame when I have to ask for enough money to get by and to buy my groceries, but I also feel shame in my music, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but maybe it's this idea that I should be further along. I should be not experimenting with things that make me happy, like it's a guilty pleasure. Like I should be doing more. I should be successful financially. I feel like there's something inside of me that is trying to yell at me and say to me that I'm just making excuses, that I should just go and get a regular job. And every single time I've done that, I have failed miserably and walked away from the job, probably because of being manic or delusional or paranoid. And even talking about it isn't going to help my reputation. It's not going to help if anyone finds this and listens to this. I'm expected to just be able to get over my mental health struggles, that they exist, but I shouldn't let that be an excuse towards being able to thrive in this society, and that at some point, it's on some level that it's a moral failing or it's like a character flaw. And I know no matter what people say, that is where it goes eventually. Oh, this person has mental health struggles and they're doing well. So not every person is the same. But yeah, I feel like I'm articulate. I feel like I'm smart. I feel like I can write. I feel like I can make music and that I'm very creative. But yeah, as I said, I feel that it's shameful that I spend my day doing that, very selfish, when I should be trying to find a way to be able to pay for food. And I feel like I'm childish. I feel like I haven't grown up. I feel like I'm immature and that I don't know what I'm talking about. I feel minimized, not only by myself but by society. I can't afford clothes. I can't motivate myself to do laundry. I barely shower anymore. And it's just, I know that I'm screaming at the void, and that this is not going to change, because I wish I could rely on myself. I wish I could actually just stop, shake myself, and then pull myself up by my bootstraps, as it were. But I feel every step forward, my problems kind of take 3 steps and always get further along than I ever can. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with my life. I feel like, is it that I want the wrong things? Should I compromise? Like, what am I doing wrong? No one has the answers. Not even my healthcare providers. They just say, basically, they give me the Nike response. Just get up and do it. And if that's the answer from healthcare professionals, then I am thoroughly screwed. Um, I don't know what to do with my life. I don't feel like ending things, but I feel like I am lost completely. I feel like the things that we are supposed to value in life, like traveling or having a relationship or being able to have experiences like going to see music, movies, friends. These things are slowly escaping in my life. They're just going farther and farther away. And I don't feel like I have the capacity to chase that dream down and actually do something about it. My music is getting less and less inspiring. I find that the notion that, most likely not very many people are going to listen to it, and that it's just going to be basically, my fear is that all the people that said doing this was a waste of time will essentially be right, and everything that everything that I've put my attention to, all the music and everything, will essentially, it will be me just being a degenerate and making crappy songs for, like, wasting my life's potential and not doing what I have to do, and just adding to this idea that I'm an absolute loser. I don't know. I feel like I don't have much hope in the future. And even like people who have white collar jobs or people who have steady incomes, everyone's feeling the pressure, and no one is living a life that is really fulfilling. Living paycheck to paycheck and not really getting to express themselves. So I feel there's not really a dream to aspire to as much as, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like crap. And sometimes I feel like, you know, if I could just go off into the woods and do drugs and listen to loud music, I wouldn't care about any of this. But I know that would get lonely pretty quick. I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know if I can continue on this path. Yeah. I feel like a shell of my former self. I feel like all of my aspirations and dreams and goals are just non existent at this time because I just don't believe in myself. I don't believe in people either. I don't believe in everyone else around me. Things are just kind of swirling like a maelstrom, black hole just sucking me in. And yeah, I know that not a single person is going to be able to help me from that. And I also know that I am not capable of helping myself out of it. So that's where I'm at. Yeah.